Chair Shot Reality on Wrestling Inc. coming to you from Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh. Hey, don't forget, we're going to have our Chair Shot Reality WrestleMania Day Party. We do it every single year. WrestleMania, April 8th from 1 to 3 p.m. in New Orleans at Spirits on Bourbon. We'll be there. Tommy Dreamer will be there. Mr. Anderson will be there. Noelle Foley will be there. There's also on sale as of Friday morning, only six VIP tickets, which gets you lunch with Noelle Foley. Your food's taken care of. You'll get a special meeting with Tommy, with Ken. You'll get to shoot a social media video with them. I mean, you'll be one of 6 people to say you had lunch with Noelle Foley on WrestleMania Day. That's pretty awesome. I'm Justin LeBar alongside Juice Springsteen. Juice, let's see the shirt of the week. What do we got? A brand new hot item. Pittsburgh's own.
My boy now.
Walk
your boy
with
before.
Elias.
Yeah.
That's
I'm on board.
Hot item.
I've been on board the last couple of weeks. He's on fire.
It took you long enough.
Well, no, I just didn't realize it was going to continue. He's such a good character, and the progression's fantastic. I can't wait to see what's going to happen at Mania if he gets a match.
Well, we know his match will not be with Ronda Rousey because that spot has been occupied now.
Pretty sure that wasn't going to happen anyway.
Dare to dream. Well, we know now it will be another Pittsburgh native who will be with Ronda Rousey, and that is the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Angle and Ronda up against Stephanie and Triple H. Really no surprise here. I mean, like, Angle was one of the few choices we figured you could pull from. Is Kurt the right guy?
I mean, they're not going to get The Rock, and I think this is the next best thing. They couldn't get The Rock for whatever reason, and Kurt Angle's had the thing with Triple H over the last couple of months with Survivor Series and all that, and ever since he's become the general manager, it's been like him and Stephanie going at it, so I think it's a good culmination, and it's going to be big numbers. Yeah,
when Kurt came back and he became the GM of Raw, you know, I know myself and many others said, okay, a likely WrestleMania match for him next year if he can go would be Triple H. You could, Triple H just had this habit of working with, the Stings and working with guys who are maybe in the tail end of their career making part-time comebacks. And then Jason Jordan kind of maybe made us think it was Jason Jordan. But all in all, it makes sense with Triple H. I'm not going to say Kurt's not the wrong option. I don't know if he's the best option. My only concern about Kurt Angle is the 2 times we've seen him, he looks good. He looks to be in good shape. The 2 times we've seen him, though, he's been very well protected. You know, in 6-man matches, 10-man matches. Here, he's going to have his role is going to be to take up a role because obviously
he's going to take the majority of the match.
He's going to have to,
and I agree. But I think that because it's Triple H in there, and they've had chemistry before for 16 years ago up until now. Like, I think that they're going to work fine, and Triple H will be safe with him, and it'll be. I don't think it'll be a big problem.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anybody to be in there with, obviously Triple H is one. It makes you think. You have Triple H, Triple H, the executive who is the ultimate part-timer, pretty much 1 match a year, at least 1 televised match a year. He's in there with Stephanie, who doesn't have a lot of experience. Ronda, this is going to be her first TV match.
Yep.
And then Kurt, who again has had, It's
been a while.
So Triple H is really going to have to be at his A game.
It's WrestleMania. You got to put that in perspective too. It's not just like Kurt Angle's first big match because he's had one at TLC and he had one at Survivor Series. But this is WrestleMania and he hasn't had one since what, 22? Yeah, WrestleMania 22.
That would have been
2006. Yeah. I mean, so since then he has not had any giant matches. So it's going to be a big deal.
I'll be interested to see how this match is booked. If when we watched Triple H versus Sting at 31, it was obviously overbooked to really hide.
Much like WCW was overbooked. It was perfect.
It really was.
It made a lot of sense.
But it took the pressure off of Triple H and Sting having to do 20 minutes by themselves. Obviously having the DX and NWO. I wonder if they will try to do something to that effect. Like, does Jason Jordan make an appearance and show his true colors to his father? What things that could be done. You
really think that they're gonna schmoz up the Ronda Rousey debut match?
As long as the match ends with Ronda being the one standing tall, which, to my other point, I can't believe that they had Ronda bump Stephanie.
I know. I heard you say that, and it was kind of surprising, but at the same time, we've been hearing and you've been mentioning ever since there have been rumblings that she's been training, and she's been in training for how many years or whatever. That
didn't learn the Samoan drop properly.
Well, first off, no. Although I didn't think it was that bad, but. No. To be fair, though, she's had all this training, but we haven't seen anything yet. So this is like validation. She's gotten something. You don't want to just have her go in blind with nothing, nothing in the ring. I like to see something.
And I think I also saw somebody had said this to me on Twitter when I noted about it on my podcast. And so props to whoever you are. The one thing I will say is that if she bumps Stephanie now, the only justification I can make is unless Ronda's big moment at Mania is she can make Triple H tap. Now, now mind you, Triple H and Stephanie are the ones who have been like the big endorsers to have Ronda in the company. We're talking real life, not storyline. They're the ones that have been wanting Ronda in the company. They're supposedly the ones that handle the negotiations. So they obviously are her biggest advocates in terms of management. So if Triple H really wants to make a statement that this this woman's for real. She's here. She's going to be part of this revolution.
I'm on board
If he was willing to tap at WrestleMania,
oh, he is. But they might have
to one of the best female MMA fighters ever.
They might have to bend the rule though if they're both not allowed to be in the ring at the same time. I don't know what they're.
I'm not saying the match would end that way, but if that was a thing that happened,
I think it'd be better if the match was over like that.
Yeah, right. Well,
that's what I'm saying. But I don't know how you can make that happen
with
the
legal people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Nonetheless,
well, maybe Triple H is just in there and he wants Kurt to come in, but Ronda just stays in there, and then they just, well, here you go, and Ronda just starts going at him first.
Or it ends with her making Stephanie tap, and then post match she just gets Triple H to tap.
Yeah, well, they gotta have that highlight moment for ESPN. Either way,
and that's the highlight moment.
That's what they want. Yep. Making the guy tap
the executive
out.
In charge of live events and talent,
and male,
male tapping out to a female, and all of this female movement.
It would be huge. I think that's exactly where they're going.
Huge. Chairshot Reality on WrestlingInc.com. We got plenty more, including our Fast Lane predictions. It is the last stop on the road to WrestleMania.